So we move into chapter 8, Dreams of Distant Legends. And this is kind of a recurring theme that I actually really enjoyed the first go around, and I'm enjoying as well on the second go around with reading Plague Arcanist, as it gives us a little bit of a break between what's going on the ship and in travel time. Just like in Dreadpire Arcanist, when folks talking about how in the stories they never actually like talk about those gaps in between traveling.
This really, every time we get to a dream chapter now, I just think this is the side quest in the side quest. Like, this is Inception at this point.
Side quest? I'm already on a side quest. I don't have time for another side quest.
That's how it feels.
I wonder what Volk's little trinket would be to keep himself aware. Adelgis is going to help Volk sleep, and Adelgis says he has the perfect dreams for Volk. And honestly, I was a bit scared when I read that the first time.
I was as well. Adelgis has a strange feeling of what perfect is.
Volk goes to sleep when Volk wakes up, and we are unsure of who we are in this dream. Volk can tell that he is somebody else, and there's another man running through the woods with a person called Fennis. We seem to be showing off with our climbing skills as we go and get a star shard out of the branches of a tree. Fennis suggests that he sells the star shard as he is a better looking, or I guess not covered in crap, and actually looks presentable. He wants to sell the star shard so that way they don't assume that he stole it. Later on, Lynus walks up looking like he got the crap kicked out of him, and Fennis essentially just took the money and split it without him. As we're talking to Lynus secured passage to a port town near the Lightning Straits, and this was important because they're trying to get through the Lightning Straits. Lynus did mention that he basically was a hired hand for the tax collector, and basically said whatever I look like is nothing compared to the person that I just talked to, because they'll never be able to walk properly again. Planning to volunteer as help on the Frith Guild, as we learn that we are Master Zelfree in these dreams.
And I really like this relationship between Zelfree and Lynus. It's almost like, they're willing to try. Lynus does not initially want to go to the Frith Guild, but he's like, I'm willing to do it. If that's where you want to go, they seem to very much be buddy-buddy. So it's a really good relationship with them.
We wake up from the dream, and this is what Adelgis viewed as fun due to the swashbuckling tales and the familiarity of the Isle of Ruma and Master Zelfree.
Not where I thought Zelfree's, start would be. So it was cool little backstory, like you mentioned, into how did Zelfree get there.
I do love getting the backstory on Zelfree, and of all the characters that we could have gotten a backstory on, whether it be Eventide or Ruma or pretty much any other of the Master Arcanists from the guild, like Master Zelfree's is the perfect one.
It's so many ups and downs to it. So excited to see what other memories of his we get to see.
All right. Well, we do want to thank everybody for listening today. We want to remind everybody that we do post a new episode every Wednesday morning around 11 Eastern, 10 Central, 8 Pacific Standard. We are on all podcasting platforms to include YouTube as well, so you can see us with video. And we do also want to give thanks to our editor, Dan Mackison, for including pictures and links to everything. If you guys want to reach out to us, we are on Gmail at frithguildpod@gmail.com, or on Facebook or other social medias at Frith Guild Podcast. And we do want to thank the Frith Chronicles Wiki, as it is a very great resource for following along with everything. And again, link for everything is down in the description section below. There's something else I was going to throw in there. Hopefully we'll hear something about the Peacekeeper soon.
I know that's the one I think the big one to look forward to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's why I've been like, Shabby, please, I don't need you to like. Can you please not wait until the day it's actually released? Can you give me at least the heads up?
Yes, let's promote it a little bit.
Yeah. It'll eventually pop in my brain.